Welcome back, everybody. I have been traveling to Florida for a week of vacation, and over the weekend, actually, it was last night when I got in. I'm amazed at how quickly my plants are compounding. We'll get into that in a minute, but I did click over that 5,000 milestone mark, and I've already hydrated. I had about 75, almost 80 plants waiting for me when I got in last night, and I went ahead and hydrated. I didn't want to wait just to show you because I'm not earning interest on those. So, right. And that's the name of the game, is compounding. So, and then again, when I woke up in the morning, I had a ton of plants and hydrated then. So I'll get into that in a second. But the other thing that I'm going to walk you through is drip faucet, or not drip faucet, but the I'm looking at the drip faucet, which is why I said that here, and you guys should see that on your screen. But the piston token, I'm going to see if I can't get my pre-sale in live. But before we do that, I'll go ahead and show you the hydration, and then also the plants. And then just a reminder, I do this from time to time, and again, I didn't tell you something. It was one of the titles on my thumbnail here, but before the 4,500 milestone, I actually had because I was converting some of my BNB and BUSD over so I could do this piston token, and so I had about 112 bucks that I converted into the through the drip liberation, and so it netted me about 82 plants. So I don't want this to be deceiving to you. And I'm going to do this from time to time. I'm not going to keep talking about it, but as I have some dry powder and I feel like compounding extra, I'll do that. But if I make a huge deposit, on my own, I'll let you guys know that too. But I'm going to do that from time to time. If I have 25, 50, 100 bucks sitting around that I want to add to the drip garden, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, but anyway, just so you know that it's not compounding that fast, I did have that, extra influx of 82 plants. So this is the Healing the D faucet here that I have. And again, this is what we're doing this for various nonprofits in the city of Detroit. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate that, and you can look at the first video and check them out as you want. But again, at the end of each month, I'm going to basically cash out and claim, one day, and I'm going to it's probably not going to be more than 20 bucks again. So I'm personally going to come out. Let's go ahead and get this hydrated here. And then, I'm going to go ahead and probably show you the faucet before we move over to the piston token pre-sale, and let you guys watch me do that live as well. And then I'm going to post, and I'm not going to post another video. There we go. It hydrated. So we're at 15. We started out with 10. We're at 15 now. So I'm getting about 0.15 per day, per 24-hour period. So, and I'm hyper compounding, except I'm doing this 24 hours until I get to 50 or 100, and I'm able to do it twice a day. Sometimes I'll go ahead and compound here, but I'm hyper compounding on my main account, which I'm at about 148 there. I'm not going to link over, but let's do this before we move over to the piston token. Let's see how many I got going here. This thing is, again, just kind of cruising pretty good here. In terms of how quickly it's compounding. I compounded again this morning also, so I'm at 16. I'm going to go ahead and lose this money for you, just because again, I don't want to make you wait and watch, and then go from there. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and just take the hit on this. And then you can kind of see where I'm at. But again, this thing is compound, compound, compound. That is the name of the game here. You can see that I'm actually at 5,100. I mentioned the two approximately 75 deposits that I made. Now I'm at 5,120. So this thing is screaming, man. And again, I told you my goal in the last video. You should check that out if you get a second. But now you can see that I'm getting a plant every 8 minutes and 26 seconds. And you can see the stats here. Hopefully when the price of drip goes up here, not hopefully, it will, it'll drive back up the price in terms of what I'm making. But LP is the name of the game here too, folks. Just remember that. But I'm over 7 plants an hour, which is great, 170 per day. So just to give you guys a heads up there. But let's jump over, in order for you to get into the My Diamond Team 2, and I reinvested earlier as well, but I have that 0.57, so I should be able to. I got in on the piston pre-token here, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of walk you through it. I'm sure it's going to be about a 15 minutes. I'm sorry, about a 15-second before it jumps over here. Let me just restart that again. All right, looks like it's live. I'm going to go ahead and let's do this 400 here, see if it takes. You see I have 401. I don't like to sit around and having got to enable the deposit here. I got to, obviously pay that transaction, which is fine, 15 cents. And then I think I'm going to also, get it on the pre-sale a little bit. I'll move some money over into BUSD, and then I'm going to deposit this, which is great. And so again, well, who knows how much this is going to end up being, how many tokens you're going to end up getting, but I like this one. I'm not going to trash other people's projects here, but the green one that's also a fork of Drip, I didn't do. Hey, got in on the pre-sale here, so I'm at the limit here. Okay, so you can see I have 800 invested, and I got this other one as well. And the nice thing I liked about this pre-sale is that you have 24 hours to get it done. I actually had to get our Freon charged in our car on the way down, because when you're in the winter, you don't use your your air conditioning. And then when you get into the hot Florida sun and you're down in Georgia and Florida, you feel that heat. And obviously it was a Sunday as well, so no place is open down south, right? Everything is closed. And so, I appreciate that. So, but anyway, I am in, and the pre-sale is tomorrow. I'm probably going to jump in. I don't know if that's going to be the same in terms of when you have, oh, wow. Looks like it clicked over. I just got, wow, I just got in on this, and wow, it ended that quickly. You guys saw this live. I got mine. I did not realize, look at this. It jumped up to that million BUSD just like that. Boy, I'm so glad I got in early. I didn't know if I would or not, but I'm so glad I did that. So that was quick. You guys saw it real time and live. Started at 11 and it went to 11:01, and I got it. So I'm very fortunate. You guys got to be aware of that. I thought even though it said it was 24 hours, it went quick. It sold out quick. So there we go. That is it. So I'm going to do the same thing for the pre-sale tomorrow. I'm not going to do that one live. I'll update you next week. And like I said, because I'm on vacation, I'm not going to do any more videos this week. I'm targeted as it stands right now. And let me just go back over to Drip. I have 5120. I'll update and the interest is 48. So I'm going to update my little deal here, 5120. And again, click the null, because that'll tell you, you want to do it in plants, right? And I went to 48 here. Open, this should be 3. What I was doing there. But we'll see how much I actually, what I'm targeted. I think next Sunday is when I'm targeted to hit 6,000. So yeah, the 2nd or 3rd. So next Sunday or Monday is when my next video. I'm not going to do one every 500 now. It's going to be 1,000, because as you can see, this thing starts jumping up substantially, when you get more and more plants here. So again, the goal is to outpace decay. So that's going to do it for the compounding here. And I have one last thing to share again. I want to just re-emphasize 2 things. Number one, scarcity and compounding are king. You just saw, examples of compounding, and then scarcity, again, everyone, the Bitcoin maxis love to tell you that store value and scarcity is everything, and why Bitcoin is going to dominate the world, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm tired of the Bitcoin maxis, right? That's old technology. I'm not a big Bitcoin fan. Not hating you if you hold Bitcoin at all. That's your call. But again, it's overinflated for me to get in on any alpha. So, but for me, if Bitcoin's, a claim to fame is scarcity and store of value, then Drip Network and Drip also has store value. And in fact, it's more utilitarian. And so because you're gaining yield and interest on that. And if Bitcoin is a scarcity thing and has 21 million, Drip has 1 million. So there you go. And by the way, I'm recording on my laptop mic, so it might not sound the same, and I'm not apologizing. I'm just telling you what the deal is, and don't ask me to fix it. I don't enable comments anyway. So, and by the way, this is not financial advice. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your mother. I'm not your dog walker's friend. I'm not your septic tank cleaner. I'm not your mailman. And I'm certainly not your nose hair groomer. And I'm definitely not your financial advisor. So do your own research, do what you got to do to figure out how you want to invest your money. I'm just sharing with you my journey here, right? So anyway, next Sunday is when I'll probably produce my next video. And let me just go back here in this Piston token, because wow, let me just refresh this too. I was so fortunate I was here clocking in at the same time. Yeah, oh, wait a second. Yeah, look at this thing just climb up here. It went that quickly. Look at this. It's ended. Wow. Okay, so tomorrow's the pre-sale. Hopefully they'll put a clock up here, and I'm going to try and, like I said, join in there, and I'll let you guys know the outcome next Sunday when I get there. I haven't decided how much I'm going to, push in there, but then it looks like the third. I'll probably do it on Monday, right? Because in my next video, because that's the third, and then I'll do the updates in terms of where we are with the drip garden, drip, and then also the piston token. I'll update you in terms of where we did the pre-sale. So that's going to do it, though. I'm not going to keep you guys, but again, compounding and scarcity is king. And again, I just want to encourage everybody. You don't have to like my videos. I'm never, by the way, I don't going to ask you for anything. If you need a referral code and just want to pop in on one of mine, I have them in the description, but don't really care. I'm going to do fine without the referrals and without building a team. If it happens, great. If not, great. I do airdrops at the end of each month, and the majority, 50%, goes to healing the D. And then I'm distributing the other 50% of my airdrops on my main account to whoever signed up underneath me. But I'm not going to make this I'm not going to bribe you guys. I'm not going to cajole you. Sign up if you want to. Don't. I'm never going to tell you to smash anything on my on my channel. Just the only thing I'm going to ask you to smash is stupidity. That's the only thing that needs to be done. If we had less stupidity in this world, things would go better, right? Jobs, neighborhoods, crime, less stupidity is what I'm about. So smash stupidity. Don't worry about smashing the like button. However, I will tell you to click on the positive feedback mechanisms on any social media platform if you're invested in Drip Network or even the Piston token here, because again, the more people that are involved, and again, you talk about Metcalfe's law and the network effect of something. That's why Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, all of those folks have great networks built up already, even though they're kind of aged at this point. And it's kind of, even with XRP, which is, you can't start something. I encourage all YouTubers and social media folks to get out there and document your journey, whether you have 2 subscribers or not. I listen to almost everything, right? And so, but click the positive feedback mechanism, because if you're invested in this particular, Drip Network or Piston token or whatever, it's going to help push that content out. And again, I'm not asking you to click like on mine. That's not what this is about. But I always try and go back and anything that I'm watching, if it's positive and doesn't have fun about the project, right? So that's it. And then be kind to everybody, and then be generous. There's people out there working their butts off, and there's a lot of folks that are short-staffed and short-handed. We stopped at a Subway on the way down, and the young ladies were working their butt off, and one girl was new. Could have chosen to, be upset about it, and, but I tried to be encouraging and say, hey, appreciate your hard work. It takes 2 seconds to do that, to be encouraging, right? Be kind, and then also be generous to people. If you're doing this early and you're this early, you're going to end up having a lot of money. I want you to tip like Charles Barkley, not like Michael Jordan. So anyway, that's going to do it. You guys have a wonderful week. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my week on vacation. I'm not going to record anymore until next week. Like I said, I'm going to plan on recording on next Monday and just give you the update. Hopefully I'll hit that 6,000 plant milestone. We'll share that with you all, and I'll also do the start the race for the Piston token, and I'll also update you on the Piston pre-sale. So that's it. Have a great one, and we'll talk to you later.